Alright, got my hydrogen water tablets and a chia bowl. So, yesterday, I feel like I really tested the double down strategy. I did it twice. The second time I was underwater, around 1,000. I don't remember how much exactly. But I managed to pull out of it. I managed to be up 300 and something. So I still realize I don't like to be that much underwater at any given time. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more conservative using it. I think I do. Well, first of all, I want to get a daily bias, which that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, we tweezer bottomed this. I'm looking at our zones here. So on the daily, get the fair value gap here. I think I do want to be more mindful of these levels as I go down. So daily, okay, my daily's off of this zone here, and my daily take profit is here. It's probably going to be what it's going to be. Okay, my 4 hour. So everything's saying go up. 2 hour is immediate. So my disrespect is the same on all time frames. Pretty much. So I'm going to go back out now that I got that marked out. I'm going to look. So yeah, it's up, up, up. I'm looking at these arrows. This is my Arjo indicator. Up, up. Everything's looking up. 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 Down. So we could revisit this. We do have this 15-minute push up out of the zone. I want to recolor this something. So we did kind of make a new trend line there. So we have the immediate, the 1 hour. I still like this as a bit of a rule, but we are currently in, we got 5 minutes to go till market opens. This candle is an up candle, and it's already at 23,000. By the time the market opens, the volume steps in, it's going to go either up or down. And we'll, if it goes down, it's a continuation from this one. If it's yellow, it's going to go out. Now with my double down, I want to be at least in line with my daily confluence. So I want to be double down only to the downside. I don't want to be double downing. I don't want to be in sells. I want to be in buys. And I'm going to double down on the buy side. So anybody who goes in the chat needs to start saying something. Jeez. So I'm looking for buys. I made a higher low. I'm taking buys all day here. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and buy in, and then I will double down. Five, 10, 20. So I'm bought in at 34. Which is reasonable. Double down. On the 1 minute, we have mitigated fair value gaps. I should have waited till market open, but again, I think I'm kind of just testing this double down strategy. My next double down would be 511. Basically this low. Okay, 9:30. We're going down. We're gonna take that. We're gonna get out for a point. If it goes, now we're heading down in a big way. Okay, this puts us in a pretty good place. Now, I'm going to get 2 down here as well, if it wants to keep going down. I think I'm following more the Arjo today. On the immediate side, my 1 hour is staying down. My 1 minute and probably my 5 minute is staying down. But overall, I think price is going to go up. Not making any fair value gaps on the way down on the lower time frame. We will make one on the 2 minute, but no 1 minutes to hold it down. I don't know how I'm down $40 on the day though. I took profit. How am I down $30? That's weird. It's gonna tag in. How did I get in? How did I? What's going on today? Hopefully this can tag in, man. See where my next entry will be. 493. I'm in 3 now. I'll go a little bit under that. Almost took the profit off the table there. I'm getting out of 2 if it touches back. That'd be a little more than a point per contract. Only 2 seconds left on this candle. Doesn't look like it wants to go up anymore. Okay, we got some sells and some buys, but sells are kind of winning right now. I'm still not sure how I got in the hole. Fair value gap up there. Let's see if we make a fair value. That doesn't look like it. We're working back down. Still down 30 bucks. Our size going back up. I'm hoping it's going to reject off this zone here. But it may want to wick down more. Let's see if some of my time frames have changed. Still down on 5-minute. Down on the 15-minute. Up on the 30-minute. This was our entry. We're kind of right in at our entry. Okay, now my 30 minutes flipping to the downside. 45 still up. Okay with my entry there. 90 minutes still up. That means the other time frames must be still up too. Already mitigated this 1 minute fair value gap. We get a lot of volume today. If this breaks this level, it'll probably go down more. Mitigated that fair value. Let's see if it will disrespect it. Looks like it will be. Well, looks like we're going to go down more, maybe. That was a move that I'm looking at, that the warrior trader. Basically, it could be reversed, but we had a big push, we had a pullback, and then we passed this high, the most recent high. So the stop loss would be here, which it already broke, so that would have been a bad trade if I would have used that as a pullback. But it also broke the downside as well, so I don't know. We'll see what way it wants to go. Got some buys on the top of it. Getting out of the hole. I'm right at the bottom of this pivot if it does want to continue up, which is good. Now we have disrespected that fair value gap. Looks like we are going up. Now, where are my targets at? That would be, if we're in here, let's see, we're in at 09, 19, 29, 3, that would be 30 points right there. That's not bad. That's not bad. That'd be a nice solid day, actually. I don't know if it should be this 3-6. Okay, so now this could be a pullback of. We're gonna watch this on the 1 minute closely. We want to make a green candle, and if the green candle passes this high, it's going to go up. Looks like we're going up. I didn't make it yet. A lot of cells, but we're working off of that price. We equal high'd it almost. Just need to see it break above that high. It's not one. We got equal highs. Okay, getting real close. Doesn't want equal high. Now, question is, if it goes back, do we just simply double down, or we take profit? I kind of want to just keep testing the double down. I'm in profit now, though. That's a big wake up. Continue double down. This looks like a pullback though to the downside. Seconds left on this candle. All it's got to do is break that high. Okay. All it's got to do is break the previous high. Looks like we're going down. RSI is creeping back up. Okay, we're breaking that high. Okay, we might go up now. Might go up. Excuse me.
Should all black crystals.
Okay, we did continue up. Big wick up. I got out with a nice little profit here. I'm gonna get in on the pullback, hopefully. Missed it. Okay. Now we're gonna still, I think we're gonna get in 492. If we're gonna double down, then we'll be down here. Actually, no, I think, well, it's not a bad entry. Let me see here. Glad I hopped back in. I could have got better position, but it's okay. Another 20 bucks. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get a better position now. Couple points. No, not gonna go. Back in. It's going up. Popular is going up. And our level that we're trying to get to is this 444. Let me see what my 1 hour is doing, because I think it's going to switch on us here in a second, which is good. I feel like it's going to pull back. Missed 2 points there, but I'm going to wait for that pullback here. Okay, we're in the positive direction here. I'm gonna actually get in one more and then get out up here, get my points back. I'm gonna actually get in two. I feel like we're such a strong direction up that we could continue up here. Now that we wicked up, we got this reversal candle. Market structure's in our favor. Momentum's good. I think it's higher probability now, hopefully. And if not, we will double down. If it does go down, we're not going to be making any fair value gaps on the 1 hour anytime soon, I don't think. If it does pull back all the way down there, then it will be basically 4 contracts in, so I'll already have doubled down twice, which we have a little movement, but I'm kind of thinking it's going to go up from here. And I got this 3-4, and then 3-4s before even that fair value gap, so I think the entry's very conservative. I was kind of anticipating a pullback for some reason. Got 5 minutes on this 1 hour candle for it to close. We had buys above, we had sells below. We're still trying to push through this pivot high. Okay, that's a good sign. Hopefully it's not a false breakout here, but something. Kind of stalling out a little bit. It's like a little bit of a pullback. RSI still good. EMA we're above. I think we'll do pretty well today. Okay, it's time to make a move. My double down there's about 8 points in. It's a nice move if it does wick down. We are kind of testing this fair value gap. We've already we've already mitigated it a couple times, and okay, we're still positive. 3 minutes left. I'd love it to see this 1 hour close bullish. Love to see it close bullish. It's still a big wick down if it did want to go down from here. Anytime there's a PD array, it's a potential rejection or continuation. But my take profit up top there is underneath the fair value gap. So on this 1 hour, it's the most recent one, which Weezer bottomed. Yeah, we're underneath it on the 45. Got a little blue bottom there. Tweezer bottom, but a lot of these time frames. Now, my 1 minute and 15 minute is still saying we're going to be going down, so it's looking for some sort of pullback. We've created a fair value gap so far on the 5 minute to the upside, which is a good signal. And then let's see what we're looking at on the 1 minute. I think we've got a couple fair value gaps. One that has been, yeah, we got 1, 2. So we got 2 there. That's looking pretty good. I just really wanted to take that profit there. Okay, got that. And I'll change this now. 201. Double down there, and then I think my 444. I was looking into, now you could do day trading with only $2,000 in your account. So like on Thinkorswim. Now we're kind of moving. Well, it makes me want to take profit somewhere else, but maybe I'll just enter it in on the pullback. I think it'll take profit though. I'm gonna wait for I should see my 1 hour eventually flip to green again. Did we wick? We did wick above it. Let me see. Okay, 5 minute flipped. Could go all the way up to 5. But I think it'll pull back at some point before then. Might even do it sooner than later. Seen a lot of buys though. So I think that's one thing that maybe I use the lower time frames as the pullback. 535. It's not far enough down though. 35. So it's 17. 3-1, that's basically my entry there. 3-3. 15 minutes down there. 5-11. So 3-3. 3-3. 5-11. That's whatever reason. 517. So 517 I think should be my double down. Took profit down there. If I would have kept it going, I did miss out on a bit of the move. Not that much because I kept getting back in. And I doubled down to kind of make up for some of that miss, but basically potentially I was going up, so I was down here. So 509, 509, 1929. So about 30 points right now. Not about 30 points. Still got buys popping in here. That's nice. It's disrespecting that one at 1 minute, so we're kind of equal highing here at this pivot, previous pivot. So might come down. So this is 4.5. I think we want to blow past that a little bit by a point before it pulls back. Ugh. So I think this is now my, I think I've locked in my strategy for the time being. Hopefully, well, we'll see how it plays out, but the gist of it is starting with my higher time frames. Which direction is the market going? We're going up. And I marked out all these key levels on the PD rate time frame as our potential targets. And this one's almost certain. I think it could go to 5.3, which isn't that much further up there, but it might pull back from here because this is a major PD ray and it could hop back in at a bit of a discount. But I got it right now above 4.5 a little bit. Maybe take it a little bit above that. And we got this pivot high up here, so that's a bit of a draw as well, liquidity up there. But I think that's a reasonable score there. And then we're making fair value gaps. So I'm pretty happy with that. And so I'm looking at these PD array targets on these higher time frames. I am looking at trend lines for reversals. And so once I have my general direction, I'm going down until all my PD arrays kind of line up. And this was my floor here, and it rejected off of that. So I didn't mind doubling down until we got there. If it passed that floor, then well, obviously we're in a downtrend, and I want to just get out of it and change directions at that point. So that, and then as we're moving in real time, this is where I think this reversal comes in. It's like more of a signal to say yes, we are continuing up. We had a momentum shift. On this 1 hour, we closed above, and we had a nice shift there in momentum. And so in real time, we're looking at this, and maybe secondarily, we're looking at the 1 minute. But the 1 minute is more of a target for our double downs. Looks like we're going to take this, which would be nice. I feel like it wants to go higher too, though. But I'm going to let it take it. I'm going to let it take it. That was my plan. Just a little bit above my my PD array there, making new fair value gaps. So high probability that it's going to take that. And then I will kind of just wait for a pullback because we're at this pivot high up here. We are struggling to take that. No aggressive sells yet. We've not disrespected that PD ray. Fair value gap here. We're just right near the top here. Still holding on that fair value gap, but it's starting to want to come down. Okay. Disrespecting that. Pulling back a little bit, maybe. Still, we mitigated it. Now, if we pass that moment, get out. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. It's going to pull back a little bit. I think I'm going to wait for a pullback to 4-1. A little bit past. Now this could be the start of a hard reversal. So I'm okay with coming back down because I think it'll be more of a pullback than it will be anything else. So that's why I got my entry a good 5 points down there. And I could re-enter at any time. But I think smart move is, well, if we see it break this high here, then I'm going to go in back in. I'm back in. Okay, it's going to go up a little bit more. I'm going to use this one just past that pivot high. I'm going to get in there, and then I will have my double down because I do feel like we're still moving up strong. We're in double digits now. I like that. Got a nice push there at the top. Do I want to get out? No. I'm gonna let it go up for a little bit until I see it. I'm out. I'm out for some reason. Just got out. Twitch of the finger. So we'll see what it wants to do at this level here. Making another fair value gap. At 1 point. Okay, so I mean overall it's kind of a good day actually. I don't know, I could just get out nice and early. Starting to see these continuations. We did gap up. Looks like we might be going to this level here. See what it wants to do at that level. That could have been my level all the time. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 more points, but not mad at it. So now all my time frames probably are saying that we're going up now. Up. 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 We could have a tweezer top at any point. I'm getting back in though. Yeah, all my signs are saying up. So if it pulls back, I'm going to look at a pullback at 4.5. I'll double down here at 4.4. look at 5-3. Got 5-4 to get out. Let's get a few more points. 5, 6, 9, 10. So yeah, 5 points. We're getting close to that. We're getting close to this trend line there. So I don't want to get too nutty with it because it probably will reverse hard at some point. But I think it's got a little more to go. It might even range. It might even range up to 560. I'll just keep going a little bit. Might even tag in this double down here, but I don't know if it will be a trend change completely or what. So we'll see. We'll watch to see if we're gonna make. Okay, we are wicking heavy off of this level up there. Again, we are testing this double down. A lot of our signals say we're going up at this point, so I want to kind of like stay true to that and see how far we can take this. Feel like we could definitely go to the trend line. All signals say go up at this point. So if we did get that, that would be another 10 points. So that's significant. And then we just want to see when it's going to reverse. And then I feel like we could double down until it reverses to get out of it, you know. We're gonna make a fair value gap most likely, unless it completely tweezer tops us and goes all the way back down. I think this is a reasonable pullback to get in again. We could range at this point. Okay, we are wicking down hard here. Let's see how far we go. We're testing this double down strategy. No stop losses, only tape keys. Go back a little bit. So we've not made a fair value gap to the downside yet, even though we've really tweezer, you know, we've got a big wick up top. Let me see where our next TP might be. So a 30-minute, that would be 107. Way down here. A little bit past it. So that's, if we double down again, that's where I would be looking to double down. We're kind of stair-stepping up. Got some guys at the top of that. We could pull back heavy at this point. We're under our take profit at this point. Testing this double down now. I'm gonna test it. I think previously I just didn't have it spaced out enough. So yesterday, I don't know if you watched it yesterday, but we were just purely testing this double down strategy, and I wanted to not max it out early on, so I ended up having 2 big double down sessions with I got a relatively small account, and I got out of both of them with profit, so I ended up with like $350 starting with 1 contract. So my scaling up is starting on a 1 contract basis. And I used it today as well, and it just gave me better positioning to my overall daily bias. And I think this trick for the double down for me now is to not use it, space out each double down. So I got this one down here because this is our other key level that we passed previously, which I think can be a magnet. So if it pulls back here, we're doubling down. It'll take my profit line here, which means I'd get out of one of them just above that, and then that would reposition my profit line down here. So my overall target is somewhere around this trend line here today. Now, these are my key levels moving up, but I don't want to be overzealous. I think there will be a pullback at some point, if not soon. I'm going to just be ready for that. And I am still kind of testing down my double down strategy. I'm in profit today. No big dicey pullbacks in my double downs yet. We are kind of losing momentum. I might even get out of this, but we have a lot of signals that say we're going up. My 1 hour reversal candle, we're going up. We have a continuation. We've already wicked down to this key level, which all my disrespect levels were down here. We are in a greater uptrend on the higher time frames. So I'm feeling like it's going to go back up, so I'm doubling down on my way up. I will scale out as I double down once it pulls back. So if I basically double down here, I'm in 2 contracts. It'll take my take profit line here. If it continues down, my next double down, I spaced it out, it'll be here. And so then the split and the difference then will be here. So then I'll just, if it comes down all the way here, I'll wait for it to pull back down here, and then I will get out. If it continues, then my next line would probably be at this pivot, and then a little bit past it, and then that will take it here. And then at that point, I will be in 8 contracts, and then I'd have 1 more if it continued down. I'd have to figure out where that is. Maybe this pivot here, and then that would take me closer. So the doubling down is higher risk on a small count, but it is higher probability, I feel, that because the take profit line is so close to the price action, that at some point the volatility will get me out of the trade. So it's kind of like dynamic scaling. I think when ChatGPT'd what the strategy might have been, there's no known strategy like this, so it's kind of, I'm just testing it. But it is the martingale, which is a double down gambling strategy combined with autos, like dynamic scaling. And so, and then that leads me to be set up for the long moves. So I was in position because I took my buys when market opened, doubled down again, and then that took me down here, got out of the trade here, and then I was in position down here to take it all the way. I did kind of get in and out, and then I doubled down again because once I was positive at this point that it was going to go up, I did another, I just automatically doubled down and took it out for another 5 points. So now I'm in 1 point. I've gotten back in a couple times, missing maybe a couple points on this whole run probably. So I made some points coming down, double downing and dynamically scaling out, and then I got this whole run going up. So obviously, if like yesterday I had one of my double downs, because I have a 5K account, I was able to weather the storm, but I did get to $1,000 in drawdown. However, it's high risk, but then the higher the risk, you keep the take profit line close. So it's, I don't know, it's a little more gambling. If I had a bigger account and I kept scaling small, it's less risky because the market is dynamic. Unless you have one of these crazy days or it just John Wicks on you. Let me know in the chat if this is making any sense, or am I a complete lunatic? And if you're from Indonesia, apa kabar? Let me know in the chat what you think, where you're at with your trading journey. I have been largely, I would say, successful. I'm getting real close. I just need to collect a little more data before I start doing any more fundeds and or self-fundeds. But I seem to have a pretty decent edge. It's just a tweak of my double down strategy because it does get risky. And I think yesterday was a good trade. I deliberately went in the wrong way of the price action. Just test the double down, and I think I've kind of tweaked it a little bit to where if I space it out a little more, I can weather the storm in a fairly small account. This would not work with a $500 account. Now, last little session I did start with a 5 account, and I was doubling down. I don't know that I was doubling down as much. I was like just 1 or 2 times, but I ended up building a $500 account up to $2,500 before I screwed myself with the double down and basically lost $1,000, and then I hit it was basically a user error too. I was hitting the button, I hit the wrong button or whatever it was. So I recorded those streams too. So anyways, I realized that I need to see if that is the double down was not working because of the account size, or is it just not a good strategy? And so I started with 5K to see. I'm up 1,000 since I started 2 days ago. So I'm having success, and I just want to keep testing the limits of this strategy, but now with a little bit of a tweak on it. So before I was just doubling down right within a certain run, and I gotta wait to use that double down on a bigger, more volatile swing or a different leg of it. So I'm basically looking for the key levels, which are pivot points. A lot of times the price will react, so they're reasonable places to double down. Also, I could just look at the price action. Am I creating a reversal? Did I tweezer top? Did I create a sharp turn? Did I make fair value gaps. Am I started a downtrend? Could I manually get in the the double down? So you know we're ranging so much. I kind of feel like I just want to get out of it because it's gonna go one way or the other. So I don't know. I got buys at the top of this thing still. I think. Yeah, we got still buys in here. We're kind of rounding the top. We are kind of starting to break this trend a little bit. Doesn't mean it will go crashing down, but it is starting to we're kind of in a little mini downtrend. So we gotta see. We've already kind of started part of a downtrend, and then we want to see if it's going to go back up. So anyways, I'm still testing the double down. That's why I have another entry here. That this is at 4.7. I'm actually at 4.4 at this key level. I kind of stretched out a little bit past the PD array here to this key level, because a lot of times when you have these trend lines or areas of interest, they will overshoot and react off of these levels. So looks like we might be coming down. You never know though. You never know. Okay, we're coming down. Let's test this baby. We're now we're in the negative here. We got some aggressive sells coming in, a bunch of them. Okay, let's see what happens when we get to this PD array disrespect. Okay, it's disrespecting it. We're coming down heavy. This probably will take in this level here. Get me in another trade. That will take it down to here, which is okay because it's like within the fair value gap zone. Okay, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna need to get one contract here. I need to get ready. See if the tweezer bottoms here, hopefully. We do want it to go up. We don't want it to go down, but if it does go down, we're gonna be implementing our strategy here. Down 15 bucks in this trade. Looks like we have kind of double bottoms here on that 1 minute. Let's see if it wants to break that level. We've created a fair value gap to the downside. Let's see if it totally mitigates that or not. We got 8 seconds left on this candle, the 1 minute candle. Okay, we got another. Let's see if it mitigates it. We did mitigate that fair value gap. We broke that level, and seems like it's going back up. Okay, we're gonna go down, see if we break this level. We did seem to react. We're kind of reacting off this level. So I went a little bit below that level as like a safeguard. So it looks like we might be tagging this in here. I don't know, unless it, okay, so I got this one here. I want to get out with just a point. I'm just getting out with the point. It'll reposition my take profit there if it does go up, which we've already mitigated the fair value gap on the 1 minute. Let's keep an eye on some different time frames. Okay, 2 minute, we're making pretty big leg here, fair value gap on. Okay, we've repositioned. We're in two. Oh no, we're still in one contract or two contracts. Okay, we're making another leg down, but I think we could consider doubling down here. What I'm hoping is it just goes up, takes this, repositions us. We will continue to double down on the way down until it turns around, because overall we kind of We were for a few weeks in a downtrend, but it seems like since yesterday we had the big move up, we kind of are back in an uptrend. Okay, we're really tested this strategy here today. We're in 2 contracts. We just needed to go up and take out this 1 contract. That will reposition our take profit. I could either get out of it. We are still showing on 1 minute upward movement here. So this is 4-1 is like another potential double down area, but I think I'm going to stay. I don't know. Should I? I'm at 2 now. I want to spread it out. I do want to spread it out. And 2, if I could basically, I don't know. We'll play it out. We'll play it out. I'm just hoping we get out of the 1. We want to always, if we double down, we want to always get out of the double down as much as we can, because that'll allow us to keep going down while still taking profit to some extent. Okay, so now we've done that. Now I could look at another, now I could look at 541 if I wanted to as another down, because I'm only in 1. Let me look at the 5 minute. 4. So I looked at 4-1 as a potential. So we could double down there. And we'll get rid of this one. So I'm okay with it running away at 1 contract. It is 4 points, so we could get 4 points back. What I'm hoping is it just goes up from here. This was a little bit of a pullback. So my second double down needs to be spaced out. Let me know if this is making sense. Say hi in the chat if you don't mind. We are still showing the direction of the trend is still up on all my time frames, I think. So I'm still, and I still have my 1 hour. A lot of these time frames say it's going up as well. We are tweezer topping and rejecting off of one of these levels. So this could be the start. We have made 1 fair value gap going down. So this could be a rule I implement at some point is, excuse me, if we tweezer top on a higher time frame, which we haven't even, we wick down or wick down, because that means we're tweezer topping on lower time frames, then that means we might be just staying out of it because we're waiting to see the trend. Like I could have, well, this could be a pullback, and this would be a great entry for a pullback. So I used the double down to kind of reposition. Now we are showing like potential fair value gaps on the way up. We still got 22 minutes. This is our target here for the fair value gap above on the previous old fair value gap here. So we whipped into it before. We've already mitigated it going up previously, and I mean we could be going up to 7-1 today. I don't know. We could be going up to 7-1, but I will go split the difference a little. This is a pivot, yeah, because we've already mitigated it. Okay, we have this fair value gap. This is a high liquidity area as well. This is, I'm not sure what it is actually, what PD array. It is a PD array from, I don't know what that is from. Where did I get that level? Okay, so it is an order block, I guess. So let's, I do want to practice going big. I want to overshoot it a little bit too. So we have not made a fair value gap though, and we also had these equal highs up here, so we may struggle to break that. We have made a downtrend, broke it. We broke the trend going that way now. We have a nice sharp trend. Looks like we might be ranging again. Green candles though, I like that. Could be rejecting off of this level. I'm trying to think, is this a reasonable place for a pullback? So we've inverted this fair value gap. We've created two on this leg. I'm kind of wicking down from it, but actually this has not closed to completely disrespect it yet. We've got 15 seconds and we have not taken the high, pivot high yet. 3 seconds, okay, we're going to disrespect it. That's a good sign. Now we've made a leg up again. If we come down, I don't know if that would fall like rock. This seems like a pretty reasonable double down area too. It's for 4 points. Now I could take it all the way down to this pivot low, 4.3. I'm at 4.0. This is good. I'm okay with this. Might be rejecting. Okay, a little bit of a reversal signal here on this candle, more volume than the previous. Could potentially take profit even though our direction still seems to be going up. We had this little bit of a reversal energy on the 5 minute, and we got on the top here. We are in profit still. So we'll see here. We did not make a higher high. Let's see if we make a higher low. On the net, I could take profit at 22, but I feel like if we make that move, then we could go further. But we've already mitigated like a lot of these. The setup to continue higher really seems pretty good. Alright. Let me know in the chat. Say hi if you don't mind. Appreciate that. Like to see another fair value gap to the upside being made on the lower time frames. We have mitigated this bearish fair value gap. Like to see that be disrespected completely. You got 27 seconds left to do that. On the 5 minute, we are wicking up nicely. This was like a bit of a consolidation phase. I could see it going up. So it could be. I mean, all day we could see it go up higher, making a nice fair value gap here. Hopefully, we break these two pivot highs. We got liquidity here and here. Wicking up into liquidity. Let's see if it holds or if it just liquidity sweeps in, reverses on us. Kind of looks like a liquidity sweep. Might get out. I'm getting out for the hell of it. Now I could get in again down there, but I think I'm gonna get to work. Let me know in the chat. Say hi in the chat. If you want me to stay, then I'll say hi in the chat. If you want me to stay, say hi in the chat. Otherwise, I'm gonna pull the plug. I'm at 151 for today. I think I did pretty good. So if you want me to stay, say hi in the chat. If you want me to keep the stream going. I'm up over $1,000 over the last few days. Many points because I'm actually so we are coming down pretty heavy. I think that was a good move. Reading the wicks, you know, tweeze the top in here. It could come down in range. So let me know in the chat if you want me to keep trading. This is a buy. I'm going to double down. I think our other double down was way down here. Big wick down. So this is a test again of the strategy. That was where my old double down was, so it's probably going to come down quite a bit. And then I think my other double down was, gotta find it on lower time frame maybe. No, higher time frame. 511. So I'm going to double down here on 511. Let me know in the chat if you want me to keep trading or you want me to stop the stream. And my 7.0 is my target here. Okay. So now we are basically 50-50 shot. It could either go up to here or it could go down to here. And then if it goes down to here, we double down, it takes our take profit to here. If it's made this big move down, there's a good chance it's probably going to retrace up. And then that will just be in 2 double downs. And then I will be looking, if it continues down, if we change basically trend, then I will look at one maybe down here. So I think I'm in a good position. That's actually, it could come down for the periodically for the day, and I guess it would be what, 100 points or $100. I'm already up 50, so I'd be in profit. I think all of our signs still say we're going up. You want me to keep trading? Let me know in the chat. Yo, give me something. So I think I'm in actually a good position keep going up. I'm already going up from here. That's good. We are kind of low. We did make a new high. We did make a lower low. So it looks like we are trending down. All right, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out with profit. All right, I'm gonna let it run, but I'm unplugging the camera.
I